Okay, so Austin was wanting me to make another video, and don't really know what to talk about. He wanted to talk about conspiracies and such, but I thought maybe we'd talk a little bit about UFOs and whether, I don't know if everybody that watches this believes in UFOs or not, but this is my theory. It started way back in 1943 with the Philadelphia experiment. And the Philadelphia experiment, for those who aren't familiar with it, it was an effort by Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla and some of the top scientists of the time to make a ship invisible. And the reason they wanted to do this is because World War II, we were losing a lot of ships to the German submarine fleet. So they thought that Einstein had a theory on it, and they wanted to put this into practice and see if it could really happen. So they took this ship. It was a destroyer escort named the Eldridge, and they successfully made it vanish. And when it reappeared, some of the sailors that were on that ship were like buried up to their waist in the bulkhead, like they had fallen through, and so the metal went right through them. Another guy had his arm in the wall up to his wrist. They had to amputate his arm. There was another guy that was half in and half out of a wall, with the wall running down him, and he was in extreme pain. They had to actually they had to shoot him, put him out of his misery. And then they covered it up. They never did report the incident. They never informed the relatives. They reported those sailors as missing at sea. And this was wartime, so they could very easily do that. Well, my theory is that at that particular time, they opened a window to an alternate universe or a alternate form of travel where UFOs or like other objects could travel through this time, whatever you want to call it, time portal or whatever it is. And if you notice, the vast majority of UFOs and stuff started appearing about that time. It's toward the end of World War II. When did we have the Roswell incident? And see, all of that stuff coincides to the timing of this Philadelphia experiment. And so my theory is that we opened up a portal. Now, I don't know where it goes, but the government knows. I'm sure that they're secretly still experimenting with it. You've seen some of these movies, you see that you go back to Star Trek and you look at all these futuristic things that are not futuristic anymore. We have them, talking computers and other things that you've seen on Star Trek that were just way out there, and now it's just a common everyday thing. Well, it's the same way with, you look at some of these science fiction things like Stargate, and where'd they get the idea for that? And is that really far-flung? I don't know. I'm just telling you what I know from research and stories that I've heard, and I believe it. There definitely was something happened in Philadelphia, and the government has covered it up. They won't even admit that there was a Philadelphia experiment. However, several investigators have found documents, just like they have found for the Roswell incident. The government denied it even happened, and then they said it was a weather balloon, and then they come up with another reason. So the bottom line is the government lies. We can't believe anything that they say. And does it really matter? I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there for your thoughts and opinions. And anyway, that's one thing I'm going to talk about this week, and we'll see if Austin wants me to do something else. I'll talk about something else next week or whenever we get time to do it. Goodbye.